glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the UMass Minutemen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with the Minuteman head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. So Ball State's offense will have the ball first. The dangerous wide receiver, Jabari Smith. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
The option, he'll keep it. Runs through a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better.
Finding some room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Horton. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a 1st down. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Run in the red zone, it's Thompson. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights, and that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So UMass offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flat why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got a little grass. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
That's reeled in. It's Harden. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And they get him down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Watson. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Throws to the back. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. UMass will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Got a man. It's Harden.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Fires to the tight end. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He just barely got enough of that one. He just barely kept it straight enough, too. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Cardinals offense has Go to work. The run inside. It's Horton. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Makes the catch. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Still running at the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Give to the single back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Hauls it in. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. To throw, it's Watson. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the Buffalo Bulls.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep
maybe a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Fires quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the stick.
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the touchdown, UMass. They take the lead with the 6.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Gets away from it. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David. and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
They'll run it. It's Thompson. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ball State. Extra point here will tie the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Running inside, it's Thompson. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The play action fake. Now sliding to his left. Caught close to the marker, it's Thompson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Using his legs, it's Thompson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
And the Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running behind that left side. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Scanning the field, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Strong, firm tackle.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Well, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter. They need a touchdown. You would have liked to at least come up with a couple of yards here to help make the fourth down a little bit more manageable. Instead, they were looking to go downfield with it. Nobody there, so he throws it away, and now you got a tough 4th and long coming up.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and trying to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, just breaks into the open. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make a...
Might have a chance. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. They'll try to pop the draw. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Watson. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in, and so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
Finds his tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going to take off. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Fires to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an out-breaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land incomplete, and that's what happened there.
Back to throw, it's Watson. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Under fire. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys could step up, and in the huddle, they could make sure that